Yes, hello and welcome to Impact Africa, our online show that we get to have conversations with diverse people and organizations who are impacting lives and communities positively. In addition, the program we use to celebrate and highlight events, people, and positive news. I am Dr. Kemi Akiode Adebayo, known as Mama K. And in today's program, it's an outdoor one where we are celebrating EmpowerAfriq and basically the graduation, which is, whoosh, I can't even believe it. Yes, you have to watch. I've looked at the program. So we have amazing speakers. Yours truly, I'm already wearing the gown, and just will let you see and get a peek of what is going to happen. So we're going to have interviews as well at the end. Can't wait to see the whole thing. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, for this joyous day. We thank you for bringing us together today. Without you, God, they wouldn't be here. As they take this journey to go into this world, guide them and protect them and be with them forever and ever. Amen. So I'd like to move straight into the first speech from the EmpowerAfriq founder. Yeah, clap hands for the EmpowerAfriq founder. Having been born in Harare, a small town where people had dreams but they did not get opportunities because of background. She came from an area where the grass story was the major conception. She came from a place where dust and sweat was the major thing. She came from a place where hardship was a major concern. She came from a place where life was hard. Picture it. An intelligent girl who becomes top at every term in a class. A lady who excels, but financially she cannot afford. Someone who comes from parents who errs and works and toils to make sure that everything is catered for her, but still she cannot achieve. That is the story of my life. I come from a background where I was the most intelligent, the best at school, the head girl at school, someone who had it all, but where I come from, we did not have money. We were poor. Imagine you caught in an assembly point, you know that the shoes that I'm wearing down is broken. There's something wrong with the shoe. There's a hole in my shoe. And the blazer that I'm wearing is second hand. I bought it from a thrift shop. And you're standing in front of the crowd and still addressing people from different backgrounds. That is the story of my life. I come from a background where dreams were a major conception. I had bigger dreams of life. I wanted to achieve bigger. But because of financial difficulties, I could not. It came to a point where I had to run away from home. Instead of greener pastures, I was 16. I finished my A level, I was top in my class. I came with flying colors. I was going to go to law school, but because of financial difficulties, I saw if I study with the little that my father had, I might not make it, or my young brothers might not make it. I have 6 siblings. All of them were going to school that moment in time. So I had to run away from home to start life afresh at 16 in a foreign country. No help, nothing, just myself. In a pace of a year time, because of strength, conviction, and wanting to achieve, I, on my own, managed to open my first business where I got my funding and started taking myself to school so that I can empower myself and become someone better. So in time, I pushed and pushed and pushed, and I got funding somewhere there, and the game changed. So I'm here today, a beneficiary of funding, a person who pushed herself through her studies to achieve. As the founder of EmpowerAfriq. Do you understand English? So I'm speaking coming from a background like this, and I'm trying to spread a message that everything is possible. It doesn't matter where you come from. Background is only a place. You can all achieve despite age. I'm 26, 26, but I still manage to empower myself and I'm empowering other people. It's about you starting from somewhere, you being yourself, you standing up and becoming better than ever. So EmpowerAfriq was started in 2023. We started in, it was September when I had a plan. Because I always had a vision that I can and I will. And there have been prophecies foretold about this day and this EmpowerAfriq thing. So the other day I was sitting, it just came to pass in a dream. I was in front of people. I woke up, I went to my pastor, I'm like, I dreamt of something. There's something that I must do to communities. I think I have a calling somewhere, somehow. There's something that I must do. And then started praying. I know we come from different religious backgrounds. Some are Muslims, Christian, we respect, we are one at the end of the day. So what happened? I wrote my plans down, everything. I remember I owned a company called Chase for Makeup and Beauty. And my last saving, I had my savings in, I keep my amount. Ever since I've been keeping money, I said to myself, I'll make this an investment. I know I'm not rich, but I'm going to take every cent that I have and invest in this vision. Because I know that empowerment is what changes communities. Because where I live, I used to live, I once lived in Joslovo, Phoenix, Parklands, I live in those areas. But I've seen kids that come from impoverished backgrounds. They have dreams, they have visions, they want to do something, but because of lack, they don't have money to pursue. They end up being drug addicts, they end up doing prostitution. Other elderly mother, I'm also a mother by the way, I forgot to mention. At 21 I was married, things did not work out quite well. I survived an abusive relationship. I had a child who was 4 years old. As a mother, I still did it and I'm still doing it. So it means that you as people as well, you can achieve and do something on your own, right? It doesn't matter that you've been a mother before, it doesn't matter that you're old, it doesn't matter that you're a woman or man, you can still achieve despite your background. Because I've seen women in some location communities, they wake up in the morning, they sit inside, they're not doing anything because they feel they're not worthy, they feel they cannot do it in life, they feel like, okay, I've given birth, then there's nothing that I can do. At first I was thinking, I was scared of my potential. I'm like, oh my word, this is too big. This is too big. At first I didn't want to be known as the owner, I just kept it a secret. I was like playing underground, I'm like trying to cover myself up. And with this graduation, it was so shocking that 80% of the people that studied with us were either on attachment or had to get employed and became better people. Like up to now, I'm sure that most of them, they are working in restaurants. I'm meeting them, they're like, oh, we're working. I'm like, God. So from that moment in time in October, we had to pursue and push. Thank you, Evelyn. Where's Evelyn? Evelyn, where's Priscilla? Yes, it's not here. Where's Helen? Yeah, we pushed up. This is our essence that we pushed to finding people with hardship and trying to enroll them in. And in a space of November, we had another 250 enrollments, and most of the people that finished with the programs already. I was there to go overseas. I was really shocked. They're telling me I'm going overseas next week. I'm like, oh my word. So for us, it's basically about the steps we take to empower. You might not be rich, you might not have it all, but it's about how we stand as men and women to transform and make a change. So this vision came up with a 26-year-old single mother who comes from a very poor background, because I can say where the grass is the main topic, where it's dusty, the ghetto, they call it the ghetto story, but she's here trying to make a change, trying to spread the word and trying to impact. It might take as long as it takes, but we're looking forward to empowering more than 10,000 in this drive, because we rise by lifting one another. Thank you so much. An important guest, she's the founder of Boss Brands, a media house. I've been friends with her for 4 years. She's one entrepreneur who works hard, who pushes, who empowers, who makes difference. So clap hands for her. She comes on stage. Thank you so much.
So congratulations, everybody. Wow, what an incredible turnout. but followed through and completed. How many of you know there's a difference between signing up for something and completing it, you know? And that is so important. So if you start something, finish it and get it done and follow through until you actually get to the place where you want to be in life, which is amazing. So my name is Charlene Ainsley. I'm the CEO of Brand Boss Media House. I do marketing and branding. I partner with entrepreneurs everywhere, all over South Africa, and I'm even reaching over into the States at the moment as well to take their businesses to the next level through digital marketing, through branding. Branding is so important when you are stepping into entrepreneurship. What is your face going to look like? What is your logo going to look like? What are you going to portray your business as when you are doing and starting your own business and brand? So that is pretty much what I do. I have worked for brands and businesses like Cartoon Network in the UK, Hello Kitty in Milan, and then on a local level, Reebok, South Africa, and Sneaker Lab. So I come with all these wonderful experiences, but every day is a new experience. In everything that you are doing, you will face different trials, but you will succeed in different ways every single day. So be very proud of yourselves for today and for everything that you have accomplished so far. I am also the COO and co-founder of Boss Babes, which is a amazing networking opportunity for women, by women, where we come together, collaborate, network with one another, and really take one another's hands and say, what do you need? I know somebody, hey, my friend is this, and it's about working together to reach your full potential and to grow your business within a beautiful environment, and really women coming alongside you when you have those bad days, when you actually don't want to get out of bed, and you go, listen, my boss babes, I need you. So it's a real incredible network of women, and we would love to be able to partner with you guys down the road as well. So whatever you may need as you go through the next season of your journey that you are on. I won't talk very much longer, but I want to leave you with some incredible quotes from businesswomen and men. And I think that if you can remember this, read this, and today is a milestone and a beautiful start to your next season in life. Steve Jobs says, I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. So do not stop, do not give up, do not quit. You are already so much further than where you have come. Oprah Winfrey, woo, Oprah, you did it. She says, don't worry about being successful, but work towards being significant, and the success will naturally follow. I mean, that is amazing. And just, this is such a significant day. This is such a significant, incredible panel, and you are so significant because what we are doing is we are empowering Africa from the inside out. It must blossom like a beautiful flower, where we're not trying to grab people that are already established, but we are establishing people from the inside out. And if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving. Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you, congratulations.
Wow, amazing. Happy good hands, guys! So thank you so much. We super appreciate you.
Thank you. Good morning. Is it still morning? It's afternoon already. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And you look so beautiful, but you look empowered with these gowns. Did it feel different to put on the gown and put on the cap? Yes. So later on this afternoon, you're going to take it off, but don't forget the feeling when you were clothed. Don't forget that feeling. Put it in your heart. because it gives you that sense that I'm valuable, I am worthy. And when you're going to go out, life is going to try and strip you from that feeling. So you have to hold on to this moment, be in the moment, and hold on to this moment and this memory forever when life is going to get tough. I want to just read a scripture in Psalm 107, verse 2 to 3 in the Passion Translation. It says, "Then we cried out, Lord, help us, rescue us." And He did. He led us right into a place of safety and abundance, a suitable city to dwell in. That is what God did for each one of you as you are sitting here this morning. He heard your cry and He rescued you and He led you into that place of safety and abundance. That is where you are. You've got knowledge that you didn't have before. Am I right? Knowledge that you didn't have before. That is abundance. It's abundance. And we must hold on to that. It's a privilege for me to talk to you today and encourage you to follow your dreams and to dream big. So I'm the founder and the CEO of Sisters Keeper Global Movement. It's a global movement that is throughout Africa, empowering women to actually follow their dreams and dream big. To actually send a message to be a keeper of your sister. Because this is a beautiful sister's keeper. She is a keeper of each and every one sitting here. It was her vision and her dream that led you to this place. So dream big, don't give up. So God has called me out. I've been in business, many businesses, I'm not going to talk about that. I've got many skills, many experience, been in every industry that you can think about, ran similar programs myself, and God called me out just to go out and encourage people to become a keeper of their sister. Because there was days that I felt I didn't have that support. There was no one there. I was lonely. There was no one there that would pick me up and take my hand and say, come on, let's go, let's move forward. And I started that movement, and it's just been amazing what God did with that. I'm also in online ministry. I've got an online ministry. I've got radio programs. I'm on several radio stations where I share the Word of God, but also in a relevant way. And I've started a company last year as a vehicle to support the ministry, which is called Sisters Keeper. It's SKM, it stands for Sisters Keeper, but it's Sisters Keeper Travel. So it's a travel business where we bring clients in from all over the world. We work with foreigners and we invite them to come to South Africa and we host them and we look after them. But what I want to talk to you about is nothing can stop you from being successful. The only thing that can stop you is you. I want you to walk out here this afternoon and I want you to know where you are heading. It's not just about coming in here today and being graduated and then go out. You need to know where you are heading. It's not about your qualification. It's not what you know or don't know. It is not your skills or your experience. It's not who you know that will help you to be successful. Each one of you, as we are sitting here today, has the ability to be very successful. Because it's inside of you. It is your attitude in life that is going to open doors for you, create opportunities for you, push you to reach your potential and be successful. It is the attitude in the morning that you wake up with. And it is to really have an attitude that are contagious. When you're around people that is friendly, that is happy, that is joyful, that has a yes attitude. It's not my job, it's not in my job description. It's a yes attitude that is contagious. Because your attitude is the most important asset that God has given you. But it's the most important asset that the enemy wants to take away from you. And he will use your circumstances, disappointments, despair, and all of it to actually get your attitude. He's not after your materialistic but it's not. It's after your attitude. And it's just one of the few things in life that you can control. You can make the decision what your attitude is going to be like. No one else can control that. We can't always control our circumstances, but we can control our attitude, how we're going to react in that circumstance. We choose on a daily basis what attitudes we will adopt in our personal and business lives. And I believe you only get one shot at life. This life is not a dress rehearsal. We're not going to do it over. This is life. You're never going to have this moment again. Maybe at a day you go and study further. But today, this day, you're never going to have this over. So while you are here, you need to enjoy it. Your attitude will determine the success of every endeavor, as well as have an overwhelming effect on those around you. In my house, we are a joyful bunch. I always say we are like champagne that is always bubbling over. There's never a quiet moment. We are 6 people in the family at the moment. I've got 8 children all together. So you can imagine what it sounds like in my house when we're all together. But attitudes are contagious, and yours are worth catching. But you need to make the decision. Is it worth catching? Is it a bad attitude or is it a good attitude? Studies have shown that people want to be around people with a good attitude. Have you ever been around someone that had a bad attitude? And after a while, you also start to have negative thoughts, and it actually brought you down. When you go home, you don't feel good, because that person had a negative attitude and a bad attitude actually pulled you down. So we need to make the decision that no one can actually take your attitude. No one can change your attitude. No one can take your joy. And I want to just give you a couple of things. That you make the decision about your attitude. No one can actually take that away from you. Not a boss, not a client, not a family, not a spouse, nobody. But when you have a good attitude, your boss and your clients and the people, customers that you work with, they're going to see it. And it's going to pay off. Because when you have a good attitude, you have a winning attitude, you have a winning streak, and you just need to keep on going. And you need to ask yourself constantly, what is my attitude? What does my attitude look like? Don't ask anything else, just ask, what does my attitude look like? How does the world see me? Because you carry in you the seeds of greatness, required to be everything that you are called to be, destined, purposed by God when you were created. Don't allow the enemy to take it away. But it's your choice as where you plant those seeds and what to feed them on. And it also determines the fruit that you will bear in your life. People ask me, why do you have open doors? Like the doors that you always open for you. Why do you have all these opportunities? Why? You know what? Because of my attitude and the favor of God that's on my life. But attitude, I connect with anyone. Wherever I go, if I stand in the queue at the shop, I speak to them. I encourage them. I go out, people greet me. My husband like, do you know that? I said, no, I don't. But it's the light inside of you that will draw them closer to you because of our attitude. And that's what we can do everything today. But you know what, if you wake up tomorrow morning with a bad attitude and the devil gets you to stay in your bed, your training and your knowledge and your whatever will mean nothing. But when you wake up with that attitude and you actually reflect on it, you say, devil, you're not going to get my attitude. I'm going to get up today and I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to use what I have that is in my hand, and I'm going to show you in your face what I can do. And I've got an Afrikaans saying that I say, and I don't know if you're going to understand, I'm sure you will. I say, voetsek devil. I don't need you in my life. I don't want you in my life. I don't want you in my home. So out you go. And our attitudes in our home and family is important. So, I just want to echo with a couple of things. Family. You can set the tone of the attitude in your home. I set the tone in my home. If I wake up each day like a bear with a sore head, looking down on myself and the world, the chances are so that everyone in my family will look at me like that, and the people that I meet. I cannot control every situation, good or bad, but I can control my attitude. So my attitude in my home is the soil I provide for my marriage and my kids to grow in. Because when you look at children, little children, and you look at their faces and they are not smiling, they look like they are rude, just go and look at your own face in the mirror. Because that is what your child is showing you. Because when you smile at them, always, constantly, that's what they know. They don't know anything else. So it's important that that is the soil that they grow into. Workplace. Most business owners I work with, and I mentor quite a lot of CEOs, would rather retain staff with great attitudes than great skills. Because, why? You can train skills, but it's a little harder to change other people's attitudes. You can give them the skill, but you can't always change their attitude. As a business owner myself, I can only influence the attitudes of my clients and those who work with me. If things are not going well in the situation, check your attitude. Just as in the home, we set the tone in our workplace. If we want our staff, our colleagues to behave and to have great attitudes towards us and our customers, model a great attitude. Be the role model. Set the tone in your workplace. Friendships. A bad attitude is a repellent force that makes it very, very difficult to keep healthy friendships. People don't want to be around people that have bad attitudes. So a good attitude starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts and your beliefs color our vision and perception of the world. Chantal had many opportunities, and I'm sure about just saying, this is not going to work. I am not going to do this. I'm going to give up. But because of that attitude that she had, because of her belief system, because she knew where she came from, because of the vision and her attitude that was fueling it, we are here today. And therefore you can do exactly the same. There's nothing stopping you from that. So thoughts about self, others and situations will grow into ingrained attitudes when they are continually rehearsed and entertained. This is positive as well as a negative fact. What must you do? Self-talk. That's what I have to do. When I get up in the morning and I don't feel like I want to get up, I'm tired, and I'm like, a lot of times I'm tired. I speak to myself, and I say, no, the world is waiting for you. God has a plan for you today. If I'm going to stay, I'm not going to meet amazing people that might open the door for me to the next opportunity. So I pray and I ask God to fill me with the spirit of life, to direct my thoughts, my footsteps, and my words, and I ask Him to infuse me with the spirit of life, and I tell you, it feels like I've had a vitamin B injection, and I get out of bed, and I go and I do. The tongue is a creative force. We have a God-given ability to speak situations into existence. It's not about our self-ability. It's about speaking in faith. If we're always down in our speech about ourselves, others, and situations, the chances are we will have a negative attitude and produce negative results. I want to encourage you to practice speaking good about things, about yourself, and watch what it will produce. Our words become our self-fulfilling prophecies. You don't need anyone to speak a prophecy over your life. It's a blessing if you do get that. But you can speak a prophecy over your own life. Start every day with positive thoughts and a positive communication and have positive outcomes. I start my day with God and I always have a good outcome. It really is that simple. If we jump out of bed proclaiming, good morning God, versus good God, it is morning, we give our day off to a better head start. the art of cultivating a great attitude in all areas of life is crucial to living a life of perfect balance. And I want to leave you with this. Is your attitude worth catching? My prayer is that God will help you to have a good attitude that is contagious, because all of you deserve it. You deserve the best in life. You can change this community, your family, this community. We can change this city. We can change this nation. But it depends on our attitude. May God bless you.
Thank you so much. I would like to welcome Dr. Mama Kay.
Wow, how can I follow that? Boloini? Assalamu alaikum? Kiamara? I know I didn't say it well, so forgive me. And what else do I say? Bonjour? Bonjour. Ça va? Right. Like I said, how can I follow that? I think first, just to give all our wonderful speakers, I know Charlene had to leave, but Dr. Anne, thank you, Marianne, for that wonderful, powerful. And, sorry, I'm turning it around a little bit. And just to say, well done. Well done. Kudos for what you're doing. She's a survivor. She's actually the role model you should be looking at, whatever age you are. She's only 26. But all what I've written here, I can say it about her. I haven't known her for a long time. How long have we known each other? 3 years? 3 years. And we were talking earlier on about how you meet and how you connect, with people. And we met somewhere, we just connected. And she feels I inspire her. She inspires me. And I'm telling you all, we heard about attitude, positive attitude just now. And I think Charlene, as well, was speaking about I love writing and learning. So she was talking a lot about networking. She runs a networking business. If you're not going to take anything out of today, networking, connecting, and being humble, no matter your age. So don't feel, I'm older than her, or I've got qualification, or I live in this, or I've got this. That's why for me, she's so humble. And I'm somebody as well, I work with a lot of young people. I'm not shy to learn. So never be shy to learn and to connect wherever God places you, because you could miss an opportunity. Okay, I have a lot I was going to say, but I'll try as much as possible because she didn't give me time. And she knows I talk, so I will try as possible not to talk too much. So I've termed my talk, Learning is a Lifelong Journey, which is what you're doing now. You've done this course, you've done this program. I don't know how long it took you, I don't know what your background is, but it doesn't stop there. Whether you want to develop it for yourself or you want to use it in the community or within your family. And I'm glad some of you have your family members and friends in here. So yes, as she said, I'm Dr. Kemi Akiode Adebayo. It's a long one, but known as Mama K. So Mama K is okay. So congratulations to you all for taking this bold step today. I know, yes, you all look beautiful, like everybody said. Pink, blue, I can see the makeup, the hair, under there, the shoes, the bags. Let it not end today. You have to keep going. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. It's not about me, but like Chantel shared, it's always good to share a story. It's not me bragging. It's me embracing the journey that I've had as well. So yes, I wear many hats. I'm a mother, a wife, a sister, a daughter, a social entrepreneur, a volunteer, a chef, a cook, a driver, a cleaner, a community worker. I could go on and on. And as women, no disrespect to our men, but as women, we wear so many hats. Even as a child, as a young child, from that age, you start playing different roles. So yes, I'm a broadcaster, event, a planner, and a lot of other things. I consider myself to be a world citizen. I was born in Nigeria, so I call myself Nigerian by birth. I married a British, so I'm British by marriage, but he's dark British, so don't be confused. There's a Nigerian as well, but he's British. Then I consider myself as well to be Scottish, because my children were born in Scotland. And I consider myself to be South African by residence, because I've lived here and I believe I've earned it since 2006. And I'm an African. I'll stop there with that. I run a lot of businesses and initiatives. If you want to know more, Bold Moves is called. We do a lot of work with young people, with women, and in disadvantaged communities. And we run a program called Impact Africa Online, which is about sharing people's story. And I run my mother's school, a nursery primary school in Nigeria, which is for low-income people. And I'm passionate about women, young people, arts, culture, social cohesion, social justice, racial reconciliation, and I do a lot of work in that. I love God, and God has placed me, with wonderful people as we go along the way. I love dancing. I might get you guys to start dancing now. And I believe, for me, life is about service to humanity. Because at the end of the day, what is your purpose? What is my purpose? What are we here for? We're here to serve and love. And as well to impact lives. So what I want to do, I want to share a few tips. I think 13 or 14, there are more. I might go over the 14. But just valuable life lessons that I've learned along the way that might help you. So one is to be bold, to be fearless, to be courageous. She already showed us how she was bold enough to leave Zimbabwe, background, and so come here, still being courageous, despite abusive relationship and so on, not thinking only about herself, but how she can empower others. And I was bold as well. I left my country, Nigeria then. I had a job with my father, who was a lawyer. But I left thinking I wanted to go out there to learn more, to do more at that time. I could go on. Another bold thing that I remember I did was in Aberdeen, Scotland. We had an event. I was trying to use food to promote racial tolerance and racial reconciliation. I don't talk about racism, but I try and use music, food, clothes, because we all eat, we all wear clothes, we all do sport. And I remember telling the Lord Provost then that we wanted to do a cookery class in the townhouse. And they told me it's never been done. And I said, well, it's never been done does not mean we shouldn't do it. So we did it. I could go on and on about that. So second one, believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who do you want to believe in you? Believe you can do it. Believe in your abilities. You have to take over challenges and turn them around into opportunities. Then number 3, invest in yourself. I'm not just talking about money, but looking after your health, your physical, your mental well-being. Having a lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle. Number 4, you have to have the determination to succeed. You have to be determined to succeed. No matter how or whatever comes to you. And that's one, like I said, she's done that. She's been determined to succeed. You need to stay committed in that. Then number 5, mindset shift. I can't do this. Oh no, it's only da. You have to change your mindset about certain things. And that is so important. Going from limitations to possibilities. Number 6, you need to volunteer and give time. For me, that's one of the things I struggled with when I first came to South Africa. Because in the UK and US and Europe, volunteering is really pushed. But here in South Africa, a lot of people think volunteering is not, it should be limited to church, where, or mosque, or where you help with the sound, help with, or being an usher. You can join EmpowerAfriq as a volunteer. You can join Sisters Keeper. You can join Ultimates and others. And you'll be amazed at what you can get out of it. Connecting to people, basically giving your time, improving learning, and a lot of stuff. I am a lifelong volunteer, and I don't stop volunteering when the opportunities come. Number 7, explore being an entrepreneur. Now I'm going to do a quick exercise. Anyone here interested in business or doing business? Just by show of hand at the moment. Anyone, not just the graduates? Anyone doing business? I just want to see. Okay, so not a lot of people, so about 5 or 7, okay? The unemployment rate in South Africa and across Africa is huge. We have to create jobs. There's a lot of opportunities that we can turn around into jobs. So please, I'm appealing to you. Think of a side hustle, if you're going to call it that. Oh, this one needs coffee in the shop, and all problems normally turns into an opportunity. The person who did, who made light, didn't just happen like that. Started, it was based on, okay, it's dark, and then, what can we do? So think creatively, think outside the box. So please think of opportunities. There's so much opportunities for us. Number 8, learn, unlearn, and relearn. So you learn today. But along the way, there will be other things you might need to unlearn. And you can relearn. So please remember that. Being adaptable. Number 9, being resilient and to persevere, no matter what. This world is tough. Very, very tough. However, you need to learn how to persevere. You start to again, you try, and that's what again, like I said, that's why I said all what I've written here, I could say are probably things that she has done up till that age of 26. Life will test you, but you need to bounce back. You need to learn from setback. Number 10, you're not alone. I know that's a song for Liverpool, yeah, football club, for those who support. Chelsea is the best football club. Let's remember that this guy is good. And there's an African proverb that called Ubuntu. You all know about Ubuntu. I am because we are. So it means we are all part of a village. Your child is my child, your sister is my sister, we have our sisters together. So you're not alone. This is a community now of yourself that you have. So you can learn from each other and collaborate, like we heard earlier, to uplift each other. Number 11, do not lose hope. Please. And 12, I think my sister earlier said it, never give up. It always seems impossible until it's done. That was said by Nelson Mandela. So challenges are temporary. Your determination is what matters. Number 13, be strong in your faith. But what I want you guys to do for me very quickly, there's 14 things I've picked there. And I'm just going to, I love it being interactive. So which one would you take with you today to say, okay, I'm going to keep walking on that from henceforth? If you don't put hands up, I'm going to call you.
I have learned that never stop learning. That I love so much.
Come on, give a round of applause. Somebody else. You could say your own. If none of it resonated with you, it's fine.
As a woman, you must make hard to be able so.
All right, there you go. Well, that's all I'm going to say. So I'm just going to in closing say, as you embark on your lifelong learning journey, remember this. Every day is an opportunity to grow, adapt, and thrive.
Like, hey, we super appreciate the powerful message. Say, believe in yourself, invest in yourself, have hope, and the list goes on. Thank you so much. So the last speaker in line, then you have your certificates, is going to be Miss Johnny Frederick from Ladies on Transport. Thank you so much, ladies from the On Transport at the back, coming to you. Can you all stand up? So they can get hands for you. They'll be offering free driving schools because they've partnered with EmpowerAfriq. They say, okay, we want to make a change and an impact. We want to offer free driving school. So you're all the way from Teachers Lane. All the way from Teachers Lane.
Good morning. I stand in shadows of greatness. But I'm mostly touched and humbled by you. Because for many years I've been praying, God, show me another woman who dared to dream to do what the stuff that I thought was impossible when I started out. You are a girl, 26 years old. I don't want to see you 5 years from now. I'm here with a very short message to you, ladies and gentlemen. I started Ladies on Transport Services with one goal and one goal only, to give women the opportunity that I was never afforded to learn to drive. I grew up in a house where there were always vehicles. My mother gave all her money to my father, and yet with the very funds that her money helped buy, the vehicles from not her, not myself or my sister was ever allowed to drive. Never. My mother died, my sister died without ever having a learner's or license. And maintain allegiance that I will be the one, not only empowering myself, but I am working tirelessly so that each and every one of you who so choose can have your license. Because these powerful women here can tell you, with all the respect in the world, your job is not done. Whatever you have today, Captain All, is not done. Because when you stand in front of the employer, they're going to ask you one more question. Where is your license? I really want to make it very clear. When I got the call from Chantal, I'm like, who are you? Because you see, in my line of business, because I see myself as a serial community leader, setting myself up for punishment. I believe this is in my ways, this is how I'm supposed to, constantly looking for ways to punish myself, the things that I love. And people love using me, and I love being used. So she calls and I'm like, who are you? What do you want? But I heard her immediately because I recognized in her myself. So ladies and gentlemen, as well, as a partner, as the driving school partner, we are here to announce free learner classes to all of you.
I'm an artist by profession. I'm an international artist. I'd like to thank God for giving me this opportunity to be here today. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to speak to you today, and I'm so excited to share a motivational speech with you. I'm actually one of the people that lived a poor life. I was born in Zimbabwe and in a rural area, so I'd like to motivate you today. Okay, now I don't want to alarm anybody in this room, but it's just come to my attention that the person next to you right is alive. Life is full of challenges and opportunities, but only for those who actually struggle to grab the opportunities and overcome the challenges. Hard work and dedication are the only mantra in the journey to success. Without being passionate and the willingness to work hard, no one can achieve success. Think of every obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to your goals. Remember, every successful person that you admire faced failures, but never let them define their journey. Believe in yourself, your abilities, and your dreams. Thank you.
Yes, we are at the EmpowerAfriq 5th series graduation, and what an amazing day it has been. It has been wow, wow, wow. And yes, this is what Empower is all about. Those are the contact details. But we're going to be having a chat with a few people, and we're going to start with a couple who I was like, oh, okay. The husband gave the talk on behalf of everybody, and then the wife came through, and they both studied what? But we'll still find out. Tell us who you are and where you come from and what today has been for you.
My name is Milton from Zanda, and I'm an artist by profession. I'm from Zimbabwe.
Artist? What do you do?
I do paintings and sculptures.
Okay. Oh, there you go. See another talent. We've got talent in South Africa, but from Zimbabwe. Bakadini. She's happy. Okay, so keep going.
Yeah, and today it was a great day for me because I got a certificate in business. Because art is more like business, so I really needed the certificate so that I can have a great future through my career.
Okay, and your wife, tell us your name.
Okay, my name is Trish Mamba.
And what did you learn on your program?
I learned that as we, the home-based care students, we are going to go into the community and help those who are sick and those who are disabled. Yeah, that's all.
So how was it for you as a couple? Were you helping each other? Were you fighting? Were you? Come on, tell us.
I can say like it was hectic. At the other side, I was going to work, I was doing business and supporting you, so it was quite hectic.
Yeah. Do you have any message in closing for anyone out there? Look in the camera.
What I just want to say is you must always believe in yourself, and you can do it, never give up. You can do anything, everything is possible as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you believe in God. Yeah.
And you? Any other words of encouragement? You agree with it? Okay. All right. We'll be right back. Yes, we've still got more amazing graduates. So tell us who you are and how today has been for you.
I'm very happy to upgrade myself as a Zimbabwean. My name is Chiko Shorikure. I'm very proud with this program because my wish is go back to teach Zimbabweans how to look after the
because yours is childcare and
to look after the sickness people and how to help them, to comfort them, and always cleanliness, how to
So what was the toughest bit for you while learning this course?
I want to look for somewhere to work, but really, I want to do myself top.
Right, okay.
To teach others.
To teach others. So you've learned now so that you can empower other people, basically.
Other people in Zimbabwe.
In Zimbabwe. Where in Zimbabwe? Harare? Or where are you planning? Harare. Okay.
Yes. And I want to open my preschool.
That's awesome. A preschool.
Yes.
Okay.
To upgrade our children and to, there's poor people. So I can open my school with a very low price.
Right. So that it's affordable. Like everyone can be able to come and that's awesome.
Teach them many things, and even the people, the parents, how they must keep the children, how must they feed them, how must they do to the children.
So you've learnt all that, so you're going to transfer that to, in Zimbabwe. So for you now, any word of encouragement you want to give anyone in South Africa or Zimbabwe or across Africa? Because today we had people from various countries in Africa.
I just want to advise other people that they must have faith to all what they are doing.
Right.
They must have faith. So we must manage to upgrade our families, to look after, to be breadwinner in our families. After hard working.
Right.
So now I want to open my creche here in South Africa through up to Zimbabwe.
We wish you all the best, Miss Tipo. It's been awesome meeting you, and you heard her. I said she wants to take this business to Zimbabwe. Well, the idea, and that means she's been empowered by EmpowerAfriq, and she's taking it to other people to benefit from. We salute you. We thank you for even thinking about that and planning to open a school, a preschool that is affordable. All the very best with it. We'll be right back. Okay, tell us who you are.
My name is Celestine Bucas, and I'm coming from South Africa. I'm living in Mount Princess Slovo, and I am a mother of 6 and married as well.
No, man. Mother of 6?
Yes, and I'm married. And I would just like to encourage women who have children and who are married. You can do it. I've done it, so you can do it too.
And I really salute you. So tell us about this course first. About this home-based care. What did you learn?
What I learned was how to check blood pressure for elderly people as well as children. Taking care of elderly people, taking care of people who can't take care of themselves. And helping families, encouraging families to show them how, teach them how to look after their loved ones and be there for them while caring for them while we are helping them to care for.
So what did you love most about the course?
What I
loved
most was working with people, because I love people. And I love to work with people, and I like to interact with people as well. And just share with them my part of my life, and they can share with me as well.
Okay, so now any message you have for young people or women or girl child?
Okay, what message I have is I could do it, you can do it too. Don't give up, never give up on your dreams. I've given up on mine, and I got this wonderful people who could help me, encouraging me to go on and further my dreams. And today I've accomplished it, so you can do it too.
And any message for EmpowerAfriq?
I would like to personally thank Chantal as well as Carmen of EmpowerAfriq for encouraging me, for doing well, and always being there when I needed them. Not only with the cause, but more other things as well. So we encourage each other as women.
Right. Thank you, Celestine. We'll be right back. Okay, Miss Francisca. Wow. I can see the color code already that you're wearing. What was the most enjoyable thing for you for today? Out of all that happened?
To wear like this, I'm wearing. I don't know. I'm like I'm in heaven.
Oh.
I'm so proud of me, and I'm so happy.
Okay. And your course was home-based care. Okay, so what are you going to do next? What next for you?
I'm going to look for a job.
Okay.
I'm going to take care for my job, to take care for the elderly people or disability people.
And where are you going to look? Because you know information is important. So you need to know where you want to look. Where are you going to start looking
I'm
for?
going to look for homes.
Okay, different homes. And so do you have a CV or you're going to write one? Okay, because that's important that you have a CV. Because now you can put that certificate on the CV and that will allow you to get more opportunities for interview. So you're from Zimbabwe, you said?
From next week I will be doing practical for...
Oh, you're doing practical from next week? Okay.
Like for voluntary.
That's what I like to hear. You're going to be volunteering and doing practical. That is awesome because doing volunteering would allow you and open doors in many ways that you will able to be like, wow. If they now need somebody to start, you'll be the first person they will call. Trust me. So yes, you might need to pay for yourself to get there. They might not be able to pay you, but it helps to volunteer and improve your skills. Okay, any message or words of encouragement for anyone out there? I need you to look in the camera.
Okay. I've learned today things which I didn't know. But I'm gonna laugh for myself was I'm 50 years, but I learned things.
You're never too old. You're never too old to learn.
I learned that today I must continue to learn and learn and learn.
Yes.
And I must be bold and I must not lose hope in life.
Awesome.
So I will keep on learning, no matter my age. I'm gonna.
That's it. As long as you're old, learning in small ways, you never know. Thank you. We celebrate you. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. We'll be right back. Okay, we're still at Empower Afriq graduation, 5th series with the Emerald set, I believe. And we've got Tadiwana Sheikh. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes.
Precious. Okay, what does that name mean? Let's start with that.
Tadiwana Sheikh means loved by God.
Ah, that's like my name. My full name means loved by God.
Wow, awesome.
So that's awesome. So today's event, and you're graduating in what?
In nail technology.
In nail technology. And how long did the course take you?
It took up to 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Okay. So what did you do? Tell us, what did you do specifically? Some of what you learned.
A lot. We learned how to do manicure, how to do pedicure, how to do massage, how to massage.
Oh, you did massage as well?
No, like we were like.
Okay, massage the fingers,
and the nails.
That's right.
Yeah, and we learned how to do nail art, how to do acrylic, how to do gel.
Yes. So what have I got on now?
Oh, you have gel.
I never used to be a nail person, but now I'm loving nails. So what next for you?
For me, what's next for me is that I'm going to go and do practicals, and then next on I'll look to open my own beauty salon. Yes, I love working for myself.
Okay.
You know, being an entrepreneurship is what EmpowerAfriq has also taught me. When they teach us these skills, they also encourage us to be entrepreneurship, since you have the skills and the certificate.
But you need to get the experience first.
Yes,
Don't forget that.
First.
So get the experience, practicals, you know, with other people, learn those skills. Yes. But for now, you could start having a client base.
Yes.
You know, by just saying, oh, let me do your nails, let me do your nails, even if it's free, half price or whatever, or a token. That way you start developing a client base so that by the time you want to start up yourself, then it's much easier. And you know, there are various ways to start. You don't need to open a shop only.
Yes.
So
there's various ways. Online, advertising your work.
Exactly. Going to people's home service, you know, and so on. So do you have any message for Chantel? I know you're from Zimbabwe yourself.
Yes, I do.
So do you have any message for Chantel? Just tell her directly if she's watching.
For me personally, Chantel, you've inspired me. You've inspired me to go after my dreams. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Even if you have nothing, as long as you invest in yourself, go after your dreams, you can achieve your dreams. So I would like to say thank you so much to Chantal.
Well done, Precious. Thank you, and we wish you all the very best. Can't wait to find out more. You know, we'll probably come back in 6 months or 3 months to check how you're all doing, so that we follow up and see how you're doing. I love your hair, I love your dress, and the shoes and everything.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys. We'll be right back. Yes, we're still at the EmpowerAfriq graduation 2024 in March, and We are in Tableview, I believe, and I've got Pungi here, who is from?
I'm from Congo, DRC.
Whereabouts in Congo, DRC?
Kinshasa.
Oh, really? The main place.
Yes.
Tell us, this is far from home for you.
Yes.
To you, how have you, what do you enjoy most for you in South Africa?
Yes, South Africa is a nice country,
Okay.
lovely country, with beautiful people inside also. Yeah, but I didn't know, so I want to meet people and be in this organization. You see, when I was coming here for my courses, I thought maybe it's for white people.
Right.
But today I was so surprised.
And
when I see Chantal standing, starting to speak, then I say, yo,
hearing
I
a
didn't know.
story.
Yeah, it was so amazing.
So you did home-based course. So what are you going to do? What next for you?
I'm going first for my practical because I don't know. I think I learn, but I want to go learn more in the practical. And after that, I can do also a voluntary also.
Right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So who was your teacher?
It was Carmen.
Okay, how was she?
Yo, she's so nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
what was your favorite part during the classes?
It was how to look after the elderly people. That is my point, because I like to help many. I thought maybe those people you could just let them like this until they're gonna die, but you see there also time to look after them.
Yeah, they know there's blessing in looking after all the, because we're all praying to get old as well.
Yes, yeah.
So what message do you have for anyone out there?
Yes.
Words of encouragement or to Chantal or anybody else?
First, I want to tell Chantal, thank you so much for doing this thing. I didn't know, and I enjoyed it today on the graduation day. It was so lovely. Then all the people out there, please keep on learning. No matter how old you are, to learn, it doesn't stop there. It's always go for your dream. Do what you like. It's going to be a blessing for you.
Thank you, Mbugi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm hoping that people in DRC, they're going to support your dreams, and you will at some point as well be able to put back in your own country as well. With that, you know, what you've learned.
Okay.
All the very best.
Thank you so much.
How do we say? Au revoir!
Thank you.
Okay, we are still chatting with our amazing graduates, and let's hear the story from Ashley, who is from Harare, Zimbabwe, and you did childcare course. So you must love children.
Yes, I do love children.
Okay.
And I do have passion for children.
You have a passion?
I have patience.
I see.
Yeah.
So is that one of the qualities you were told that you need to have, you know, in the course, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to have patience for kids.
Okay.
You need to have like all it takes to make a kid smile.
Awesome. So what was the best bit for you that you loved most about the course? Your favorite bit?
My favorite bit? Let me just say about the course now. Before I even started it, I loved it.
Okay.
Because let's just say I love kids.
So what work were you doing before you did this? Were you working or in school?
I once worked at Macro Cape Gate.
Okay, Macro,
and then I dropped because of the salary.
Right.
And then I was now doing a side hustle, a small business.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you did some small business?
Yes.
Like what?
I was just selling some Zimbabwean stuff.
Okay, no, that's good. No, that's awesome. That's a side hustle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my sister invited me to a graduation for makeup. I came and I got inspired.
And that's from that, your sister now,
yes.
Okay.
And then I told my brother I would love also to do this course. I'll also choose my course.
Awesome. So what are you expecting now for the future?
For the future, I expect to do a lot of courses.
Okay.
Yes.
So that you empower yourself more.
Yes.
Okay.
And I expect I'll also get a job.
Yes.
Like for kids.
Yes.
Or even empower other ladies.
Okay.
Like advertising about courses.
Right. Right.
Yeah. About how you can keep on going as a lady.
Awesome.
You don't have to wait for another person's.
I completely agree, and I love your makeup, by the way.
Thank
I
you.
wish I could do that. I can't do that two-tone thing. It really is pretty on you.
Yes, to my sister.
Your sister, okay.
Yes.
We'll do that. Your nails.
Yes,
your sister do that.
Yes.
Oh, you should say thank you a lot to her.
Yes,
so now,
do
you want to give a shout out to anyone out there, or thank you, whatever message?
Well, firstly, I would love to give a shout out to Chantel. I'm so happy and I'm so proud of her, and I wish to do more. Yeah, and I envy her a lot.
She could be your mentor.
Really?
Yes, tell her to be your mentor. It's called mentor. It doesn't matter people's age. Yes.
Because sometimes with the background, her background is the same as my background. So your story makes me strong. It makes me keep going. So I would love to say thank you so much to Chantel. And I would love to say shout out to my brother. He's like my nigga, and he's always there for me. And shout out to my little sister. Yeah, she can be annoying sometimes, but I love them. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we have Sakina here, who is from South Africa. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Sakina Mbowani, right from Northwest. So I grew up like in the rural area and stuff, so there were not a lot of opportunities like this. I just came here to Cape Town this year. And luckily while I was here, someone just introduced me to this opportunity to join the empowerment and stuff, so I was happy.
And how have you found the course?
I found the course to be amazing and very useful. It's going to help me in the future, and I'll also keep informing other people, about this opportunity that I've got.
So for you now, learning this now, and what's the next step that you pray that you can have?
The next step from now on is to go and get training, the real training. After I've trained enough, then I'm planning to open my own old age where you can take care of people, that are disabled, kids that are orphans, especially I want to help orphans a lot.
Okay, and there's blessing in that. So start planning, start working towards it, and I'm sure you will get there. Just stay focused, work hard, perseverance, all what you learn today, attitude, they're all important. So is that your... My daughter. Oh, you're okay, you're there. Oh, you're so proud. That's proud, Daddy. Very, very well. Okay, we're interviewing her. So for you, what does this mean for you since Sakina get this certificate?
No, I'm very, very proud and happy. And wishing more. Yeah. She's very good daughter.
So she's your first, second, or what number?
She's the first daughter.
I'm a first child as well. Yeah. How is it being a first child?
It's very tough. Like so many expectations from you, from my parents and other
Tell me about it.
Especially I should be a good example for my siblings, you see.
That's the main one.
Yeah, that's the main one.
Okay, so what message do you have for other parents who might, for them to support their daughter's dream?
I encourage them to be so supportive for whatever their children are doing. Just keep on supporting.
Okay.
And keep them faith, believing in God. Because everything is possible with God.
Anything is possible. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you both so much. And I want to just in closing to share anything with anyone out there. Anyone you want to speak to.
I would like to say thank you to Chantel, who has given me this opportunity. I'm going to use this opportunity to help other people too that couldn't get it. And I also want to thank my father. My father's always been with me.
That's good. That's your support system.
That's my support system.
It means a lot. You know that. So you're a blessed and lucky daughter.
Yes, I'm
you know
lucky,
that.
Yes,
okay. All right. Thank you, Daddy, for supporting her. All the very best. And shukran. We'll see you. We'll be back. Wow, well, you've heard from all the graduates, not all of them, but representative, and now we've got one of the speakers today who, wow, I just felt I was back in school and I just felt like a graduate myself. So let her tell us who she is and what organization you represent.
Okay, my name is Dr. Mary Ann Prinsloo, and I represent Sisters Keeper Global Movement, which is an NGO, and we empower women all over the world. And and I also represent a business which is called SKM Travel, which is a travel consultancy, international travel consultancy.
Right. So today you were speaking on, just shared few nuggets, what you were speaking on, to you were sharing with the graduates?
Yes, today I was, as I was preparing, I was like, what do I need to speak on? Because there's so much that you can actually, and you want to say so much.
Yes.
But I was like, I really felt in my spirit that I had to speak on attitude, because I believe that attitude makes or breaks you. And I believe that, we can have all the knowledge, we can have all the experience, we can have all the skills, and then we go down this path called life and something hit us, and then we feel down, we feel depressed, we feel like we want to give up, and we're like in this darkness, and we feel lonely, and we're like, I can't do this, and you forget about everything that was just imparted to you. And I thought, but if your attitude, if you can if you can just understand that every day you just need to take some time at the end of the day, reflect on the day, and then also reflect on your attitude. What impacted your attitude during that day, and then it's mind over matter to say, what, it is tough. It's not going to work, but it's okay. I'm going to take the day off, but tomorrow I'm back on track. And so I was just trying to, to impart this feeling, because attitude is also more than just emotion, but it's also emotion, because your attitude can change so quickly when other people with negative negative mindset and say negative things over you, speak negative things, and that all of a sudden you feel so good and confident, and you're bold, and then somebody says something, or you're thinking about something that somebody said like 30 years ago, and you're like still stuck in that, you're still stuck in that place, and it just changes your attitude completely from a positive, bold attitude to an attitude where you feel like, I can't really do that. So, and I think especially with the people coming from, the graduates today, different backgrounds, different cultures, different countries. We saw how many countries from all over Africa is being represented here today. So I just felt the one thing that they will all understand, make it not too academic, would be if I speak about the attitude.
So now, what message do you have for EmpowerAfriq? And I know you're already supporting Chantel and her team. So what message, looking at today's event, what message, do you have for them?
Yeah, I think for Chantal, I would just, and EmpowerAfriq, I would just say, keep on doing what you are doing, because what we saw today is the result, I would say, of a good recipe, of a good formula, going into communities, and in that community train the people, skill them up of that community, not thinking they must not travel to places or whatever. Take the people in a local community and then work with them, and then build that community, that specific community, because you also build the economy of that community through what you're doing. So my encouragement would be, just keep on doing. Don't try and change the formula, because sometimes we get to a point where like everything is working and then we want to change it. Don't change the formula. Keep going with your vision that God has given you. And as a young, I think also as a young woman, push through and just push through and collaborate. I think if we just as organizations can, our strength is not in what we can do, but our strength lies in the collaborations that we have, the partnerships that we have to help us to actually get to our vision. We help other people to get to their vision. So yeah, that would be, and yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you. We celebrate you, and I love your pink.
Thank you so much.
Your pink jacket. It really brings up your face out and so on. And what I want you to do as well in closing is, if you could just say words of encouragement now for women or sisters across Africa, or girl child, or boy child, I don't know, anyone you want to speak to, but to look in the camera.
I'll have to look in the camera, yes. So I want to, from my heart, give an encouragement to every single woman out there and every single man out there. I want to say, you've been created in the image of God. Every seed of potential is on the inside of you already. You just need to go and dig in there and get that seed, and you need to nurture it. Decide where you want to go in life. Write down your dreams, write down your visions, dream big and bold, and then navigate life through connections. I want to say connections is so important. Open doors. Go out. Dress up and show up. Don't stay at home, because when you're at home, nothing is going to happen. And then be a true sister's keeper. Be a keeper of your sister. Give someone what you would like to have. Do to somebody that you want other people to do to you. Open an opportunity for someone, or where you would like someone else to open opportunity for you. Every brother's keeper. Be a keeper of your brother. I'm always saying that men are also a sister's keeper, because they're the keeper of their mother, their sister, their aunt, every female in their lives. And then women, we are also brothers keeper, because our husbands and our fathers and our brothers, so we are all brothers keepers and we are all sisters keepers. And let's just foster sisterhood. We don't have to do life alone. God has created us to be a community, to stand together and to take hands. And I just want to give you this vision. I see this ladder, and there's this big ladder, and the steps are so big that you can't put your one foot onto the next. But there's someone there that's on that step already, leaning down, and you are there, and take your hand and pull you up, and then I will be like this, and they pull me up. That's what we need to do, is we need to really go through life, not push people down, not kick them off the ladder, but take their hand and pull them up. And so we will be pulled up. And let's go out there and just, know who you are, embrace your identity, and be strong and be bold and conquer the world.
I can't say anything after that, can I? That was so packed, insightful. Wow, I can't say anything. You hardly get me not being able to say anything. It was all in there, but I'm sure somebody has heard it somewhere, even if it's one person that can relate to one of what you said, especially the pulling each other up, like that. That ladder image that you showed you, I can already picture it. So yes, thank you. We celebrate you. We honor you. Thank you for supporting EmpowerAfriq, and can't wait to hear more of your story with Sister Skipper.
Thank you, Mama Kay. Thank you.
We'll be right back. Yes, we're still at the EmpowerAfriq graduation 2024 happening in Tableview, Parklands, and I've got this mother-son. I saw them on stage earlier on, where the son came and was rejoicing with the mom with our graduation. So tell us your name and what you do yourself, and why were you so happy for your mom?
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity. For those who don't know me, my name is Louis Dube. I have graduated from fashion and design, and I came to my mother's graduation because really it's so much pride in me to see a woman that I've looked up to, that is always taking care of me, that she also got a chance to graduate as well, to follow, because I've seen from the start of her journey, I've seen right through, I've seen how she's gone through even the moments where she didn't feel like it, but she still stuck around, and she still went through it all. And to see her on stage, I was too joyful.
Right. So you said that you do fashion design yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does that mean? You sew, what does it mean?
Fashion
Break
design,
it down.
I am able, it has given me the skills and the ability from drawing the design on paper, from the inception of the design all the way to the creation of the garment. I am able to create. I am able to even draw up a collection, if you will.
So what kind of design are you normally, or your passion? Is it traditional? Is it women's outfit, men, or anything?
I've leaned so much into men, but my mother has been stressing me for the women's side as well.
So she needs to wear this. So you didn't sew this for her? You didn't make this?
Yeah.
Oh, you sew. I knew this.
She also sews. She has a history of having her own machines, her own industry.
But there's a business already in there.
Big time.
So why are you not doing that?
It was only me that was keeping her, and she was like,
so why are you not doing that? So now, yeah, she's got a certificate with the home-based side of things.
Yeah.
But then if she wants to, because she shared with us earlier on that she, looking forward to maybe starting a preschool or something.
Yes.
So she wants to make uniform or things,
That's right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
Finally,
you see,
I've reached that point.
You
I'm
see?
Like, you know what? I'm going.
And how did that make you, ma'am, when you saw him joining you on the stage?
This one, I can't even explain. Because this one is very, very humble. And most of the time when I'm at work, he's the one who is always comforting me when I'm facing some challenges. He was comforting me when he arrived. Hi, everything will be okay. Even though I was crying the whole day or whatever. But once I saw his face,
Right. How important is it then in terms of, because I know she's not your biological mother, however, she's still your mother the African way. So how important is it for that relationship, with elderly people, young people, and old people? And, earlier on I was speaking to a father who came to support a daughter. So for me, seeing you as a son coming to support your mother is very, very good, because you hardly see that sometimes, as well.
Yeah.
So how important is that, do you think? I'll start with you first.
It's very important in my life because I don't even think back then about what my husband passed away, whatever.
Right.
I don't even think all that because of him.
Yeah, so you have company, you have somebody you can talk to because you've lost your husband. So what's the most beautiful memory for you of your husband that passed away? I know I'm probably talking on sensitive things now.
The only thing I'm happy is my husband passed away and left me without any disease.
Right.
Without any disease except the accident I was being. But that is, when I'm thinking about that part, I don't want even to be remade again since I was single. I just want to work hard.
And focus on yourself.
Focus on
do
myself.
things that makes you happy.
Yes.
Invest in yourself, basically.
Yes, and to advise other people to work hard. And learning, school, there's no age. Even how old are you? You must keep on learning and learn to listen to other people.
Right.
Even he's younger than me, but most of the time I'm keep on listening to him because he know more things.
Especially in this new age of high-tech and everything, WhatsApp, social media, what is happening out there, So, so what do you have to add to what you said?
To start with the learning part, I was so happy to hear when you said that you never stop learning, because it took me back to Matric, where I finally got my National Senior Certificate. And at that day, I was only focused about the celebration part. So when I go to fetch it, I didn't mind about everything else. So my headmaster said, if there's anything that you've learned from me, is that in life you must never stop learning. So only 2 years after, I was like, he told me something that I'll carry. So that has been the theme of my life, of my entire life, is to never stop learning in everything that I do. That's why I was so happy to see my mother graduate there, because I know her. She never stops learning herself, and she's very humble to even ask me. That's why, like in the beginning, I was so surprised. Mom, how could you ask me? But once I understood the importance of that, it really also humbled me as well. to not just stand, even with a 5-year-old child, when they come, when they telling me about something, to humble myself and to hear and to ask them as well what they think. You might be very surprised about what answers you get. But to come back to the question of the mother, for me, it is the core, because the parents are the continuous root of the tree. So if I can't come and support my mother, basically I've cut the stem of the tree, and then the branch will never, it will just remain there.
You did philosophy as well.
Yeah. Like I said,
the branch of the tree. Yeah, no, that's good. I love that.
For me, it's just, it makes sense for a young person to continuously look after their parent.
Yes.
I mean, if God has instructed that, there's a reason why. There's a reason behind it. And you won't know until you do it.
Right.
And then even, God forbid, when it's time to pass on, I've witnessed with my late brother that I don't feel guilty, I don't feel angry, I don't feel, but I feel so much at peace.
Yes.
Because I have made sure that I've spent time with him.
Relationship, building all that.
And I've acknowledged and loved. And he has loved me back also.
Awesome.
So I've taken that lesson and I've just put in everything.
Awesome.
Not only my parents, not only my aunts, but elders that I've learned and seen. Yeah.
Wow, I could talk to you both all day, but I know we need to go shortly. So any message you want to send to Empower Afriq? Now look in the camera with what they're doing with this program.
What they're doing is very excellent. You guys have done so much. I have seen that you've empowered so many people. The very message I want to send off is to not only continue empowering, but to empower to the depth of people's lives. A lot of people come from different disadvantaged homes. Like the founder has come from the dust of the poorest place of Zimbabwe, and she has come to South Africa and made something of herself. So Empower Africa has also the strength to be able to also go to the different places to empower them and to really strengthen Africa again. We need that. We need Africa very strong. We need the youth to be strong again, for all the teachings of the old to come back to the youth, to not be influenced by the different social cultures that's out there that's breaking the world down, but to remind Africa where it came from, who it is, and to continue forward to the next generations. Wow, I've spoken. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. You know, you should consider going into TV or radio. You have the voice, you have the personality and everything else. So I'm prophesying to you now, so don't avoid an opportunity like that if it comes. Not just the fashion that you're doing, because when you're talking, you know, I'm listening. People, you draw attention, people will listen to you. And you're a young person, so you have a lot, you know, to help give back. You know, like Chantel at EmpowerAfriq is giving back. So sorry, I've turned it around completely. I told you, I'm going to go the way of the business. You know what? We'll be right back. Okay, we still got more people, and this one is a special person because it's not just supporting EmpowerAfriq, but he is actually a product of EmpowerAfriq himself. So he's John Banda, originally from Zambia, and this is Joslovo. So tell us, what's the name of your business, sir?
My name of my business is Democracy Takeaway.
Okay.
Yeah, we're situated in Joslovo.
Okay.
And currently specializing in all African foods.
African food
African
and
food.
Fish and chips as
Fish
well.
and chips
So
as
what
well.
sort of African food? Tell us which one. Name some of them.
Pap.
Okay.
Fish.
Pap. Fish.
All traditional meals.
Okay.
So
the
we all
chakalaka.
do- Yeah, we all
Okay.
do
Any
that.
dish from Zambia?
Mainly like beef and what do you call it?
You've left Zambia for too long.
I've
We're going
left Zambia
to
for
find
too long,
you.
but I'm just trying to put a word in English.
No, say it in the language. Say it in the language. What's it called? It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's beef stew with what do you call it, peanut butter.
Okay, but what's it called in Zambia?
Which is a very common meal.
Okay, beef stew in peanut butter. In Zimbabwe, I know they have a similar dish. It's called...
Maybe I learned that in Zimbabwe.
Yes, it's called... I've forgotten the name now. Chantel is not here. Yes.
And you've got like mfushwa.
Okay.
Basically, is
so how did you get into catering food?
I'm someone with a passion of cooking. Okay. Something that I really enjoy doing on my spare time, because this business I'm running, it's something that I'm doing on the sideline.
Okay.
Actually working at a trucking place.
Right.
Cape Town, Africa Truck and Equipment, where we specialize in trucks, buying and selling of trucks. But cooking,
so this is a sideline business, side hustle. I love hearing that, whereby different income stream, coming in. So you said earlier before we started the recording that you're a product of EmpowerAfriq. So tell us about that.
Yes, I joined this program as I was doing business studies.
Okay.
Yes, in which it's something that I've actually appreciate, and it has helped me a lot in my workplace and also my business, in which most of the things that I've learned there, it's actually things that I'm implementing in my business.
I'm going to do your exam now. What did you learn there? So tell us, what did you learn there? Now you're having an exam. Let's see. If not, Chantel is going to call you back to come and do them. So what did you learn?
Actually, in business studies, we actually learned a lot, especially how to run your business, how to take care of your customers,
customer care,
yes, customer care.
Because you will get a lot of customers with the food business.
How to be responsible in doing your business, in which it's something that we see day-to-day running. You think you might know everything, but you don't know everything until you learn. So in most things that I've learned, in things that I didn't implement in my business, in which I am doing now, was doing stock taking, in which we didn't do. Also, how to manage customers.
Right.
Yeah, because
and that is crucial. That's
take
important.
most things for granted, especially when customers just walk in. You don't
not
have,
like the twinkle. And because so you're on your phone, you do all that.
Yeah, you don't have contact with customers, because a customer always feels at home when you have contact with the customers. But in most cases, we don't do. We just take it for granted that they've come in, they have to buy.
Yeah. So tell us, though, what was the main challenge for you when you were doing the course, if there was any, and maybe in the business as well? What's the main challenge for you in the business?
The main challenge...
Let's do the business, forget the course. You've done it already.
Yeah, the main challenge that we face at the moment is, how to... especially on your staff. It's difficult for most, like I have faced, in trying to teach the staff how to present products.
Right.
Because
and presentation is key.
Yeah, presentation is key, and
in the food business.
for you to have a good customers, your food has to be presentable. So especially in the food industry, your food has to be presentable. So mostly it's something that is very difficult on staff, especially if you are operating a business whereby you are not there physically in most of the time. But so it's difficult to get someone that is so much committed to what you're trying to do, because doing this is for us trying to grow in a way. By at the end of the day, I want to be independent. I don't want to work for someone. I want to do this is
and be able to
something
create jobs
yes,
for others.
and creating jobs. It's something that I want to do personally,
yes,
and grow from where I am today.
yes.
And I can say I've tried because I'm running 2 shops at the moment.
I was just going to ask, so what are you mostly proud of? I'm sure running 2 shops is something that gives you pride.
I started very small. I started very small with one lady that I was working with, but at the moment I can say I'm employing about 4 girls that are working for me. So I can say I've tried my best.
And you're putting back in
and
the
my passion is to actually run a big restaurant, and I'm working towards that.
It will happen. Amen. Yeah. I've been prophesied, not pastor, but I can see you already that you're working towards it, because not only the fact that you've decided not to just drop your work. Yes. You're still, okay, you're one leg in, one leg out, but you've managed to grow into 2 shops.
Yes.
So it means you're really being very sensible with your finance and how you're growing the business. So you're already on the way to it. So at the right time, I'm sure God, I don't know whether you're a Christian or not, I see the cross, but God will direct you. So how have you been supporting EmpowerAfriq?
Basically, like my wife also, she's also a product of EmpowerAfriq, in which now she's actually teaching nails.
Right.
She's a nails teacher.
Okay.
And I think the opportunity that they've given us also now, we are doing catering for them, whereby we're selling food.
Right.
So I think it's a very good journey.
And that's you helping me, me helping you.
In which I think it's a very good journey, and I can say this program, I wish it could go much broader than it is now.
With your support and other people.
Because I think what they are doing for the people, especially here in South Africa, it's quite a huge thing, and empowering the youth and empowering even the elderly.
Yes. Because we had elderly people.
Giving them confidence that they are losing. Yes. But bringing back that confidence to them, in which they are trying to do things on their own, in which most of, if you look at most of the kids, the youth of South Africa, we're losing it because people are turning into gangsterism and all that stuff. But this program is actually empowering and bringing them back, teaching them ways of surviving, in which is a very good thing.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. John. So now in closing, I want you to maybe just give words of encouragement to somebody out there, either from South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Nigeria, or anywhere in Africa, who is struggling, to say, you know what, can I start up in business like what you've done? What words of encouragement? But I will need you to look in the camera to do that.
Yeah, okay, my encouragement is giving up is not an option. We tend to give up in life, whereby we tend to do things whereby we like ignore that we have a reason of living. So I just want to encourage people that just focus on God, trust in God, that in everything that you enjoy in life, we know we face challenges in life, but let's not fall prey to circumstances that we face. Let's try and just refocus in life and just try to do something that can upgrade your life and that can put you to another level. Like I say to myself, giving up is not an option. No matter what challenges that I face, but I always try to make myself think broader, think wider than the situation that I'm facing. Because a lot of us, we face challenges and then just turn down and just say that's how it is. But let's try to be strong and let's try to find something that can build us in life, that can take us somewhere. Although it's tough, I know it's tough, it's not easy for everyone, but we just have to try. We just have to keep trying no matter how you fall, but you have to stand up and start walking.
Thank you, Mr. John. We wish you all the best. Thank you for supporting EmpowerAfriq.
Thank you so much.
Can't wait to hear more of your story. We might decide we want to come and visit you in just
Thank you so
Are we
much.
welcome?
Most welcome.
Will I get free food? Well, may I back? Okay. We've finally come to the end of today's Empower Afriq graduation, and wow, that's 5th edition,
Emerald sets.
Okay.
Yes.
And yes, you've watched the program, you've heard all the conversations with the graduates and the speaker and supporter, sponsor, and so on. Well, who's making it all happen? Let's find out.
Amazing.
How are you? I need to give you a hug.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So tell us who you are first. I don't want to be the one to introduce you. So tell us who you are and where you're from and when you started this.
Okay, amazing. Empowerment is the drive. It's about making a change, being a different. My name is Chantal Chineso Manesa, 26 years of age. I'm originally from Zimbabwe, based in Cape Town. So let's say that I'm also a global citizen. Yes. All right, amazing stuff. So having come from a very poor background where my dreams and aspirations were so high, I wanted to be a leader. I wanted to be someone who would empower communities. I would dream of myself. Whenever I was home, I remember I used to take, they call it mgoti, that pub cooking stick. Then I would stand in front of everyone at home and say like, my name is Chantal Manesa, like, with that accent.
Really?
So my mom would say like, wow, are you crazy? I'm like, no, one of the days I'm going to be in front of people, I'm going to empower and make it change. So part of my journey was like trying to find myself, trying to get to know myself better, because the background that I came from, like my father was not, I don't come from a privileged background per se, so my father wanted me to be the best of the best. He kept on pushing me, but financially things were not well. You could see that like, he's pushing, we would go on hungry stomach just to make sure that my fees was paid for that time. So I saw the passion within him. He was like, okay, push. I'm like to myself, okay, if he has the potential of pushing me, why can't I push myself even more better? So I ran away from home at 16, I guess. I think I told you on the last show.
I was just going to say, we've been there, we heard all of the story. You need to watch that.
Amazing. So after that, I came in, I empowered myself, I pushed myself. I'm like, no, I need to get that education. I need to be a better person. So it came with consistency. I had to write my vision down every year. I would say, I want to do this. I want to empower, I want to be a change maker, I want to be a game changer. So it came to a time last year after something happened to my life. As a 10, everyone has a 10 around in their life. Yes. I said to myself, what is my purpose? With all the potential that I have, why can't I come with a platform to empower? So I worked for this company and I was working for my own business. Then I saw that the company was sort of a scam. I'm like, okay, they're bribing people. That's very bad. So I saw that people were wanting to get educated. I'm like, okay, but I have the experience, I have the connections, because I've been going to different...
And you know how to connect very well.
So I was like, okay, let me take all my connections. I wrote my connections down. I had my saving in my bank account. I took all of that. I'm like, I'm investing in this thing. So boom, I went and shout out to Mr. Vusi, you helped with the venue. Muniton community, they're like, okay, what vision do you have? I'm like, I have this vision and I need people. I'm like, I will do it. So it came in October. We had our enrollment. On the 15th of September, we did the first enrollment. The 1st of October, we started with education. 2nd of October was orientation, and it moved well because people were received everything else. For October, it was about 250 students. And the good thing, I would like to thank shout out to Carmen Clark and the rest of the team, because we have qualified home carers, qualified teachers, because I say to myself, I have to have qualified people working with me to achieve the goal. So they say to me, okay, it's fine, we can be able to come through. So I searched for those people that maybe were close to their pension age, not working, but they have the experience. I said to them, okay, I have an employment opportunity. Don't you want to work and help empower communities? Like, yes, we're not working, let's do this. So it also came as a result, and it created employment, because at the moment we've got about 6 employees, imagine, that are working through, and they're earning, and it's a turnaround, and they've got agents that are advertising, and also they get paid for it. So what we do usually from the 350s, we make sure it circles around. It's covering the stationery, covering the facilitators payment. It can be little, but it's making turnarounds. So with the little that we're having, no funding at the moment in time, we're just making sure we keep
for graduation, we keep for this, and it's working magic.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's October, November, January, February, though we had challenges along the way, but yeah, we're doing it.
So now today, how many graduated today?
Today
I was trying to count.
To count, is it? It's 107.
Yeah,
I think it's almost 100, but it's 107.
Wow.
So for the past 4 months, it's been now we close to 1,000. We're about 980 now. Graduate, thank you so much.
I can't believe it. That's why
Yes.
I'm glad I'm here today.
Thank you
so
so
for
much.
you, even the name, the logo, the slogan, you know, the purpose, you know, the skills upliftment program. I salute you.
Thank you
well
so
done.
much. Thank you
and
so much.
You're turning lives around the more than you know it. But now let me go back to a little bit of, I know when we met, you're beauty queen and you still even look at her. Look at the way she's standing.
Thank you.
So did that help you in terms of even now? You know, and I know you do makeup, you're a poet as
definitely,
well.
you're a speaker.
And I'm like, what else does she do? How are you managing all the skills and talent and experience that you've got?
Oh my word.
And you're only 26.
26, I can say that.
And a mother.
Yes, definitely. A mother to a 4-year-old. Megan, happy birthday. Birthday was yesterday. Thank you. So usually what happens, I think all the skills connect with my dreams and purpose. I'm a model. I use that platform when I go for the competition Western Cape. I introduce the platform. I've got EmpowerAfriq. We're looking for this to empower ourselves. So it allows me to connect. I can work with my office. I can work with my office to EmpowerAfriq. EmpowerAfriq can buy my office, my business can buy my office. So usually when I go to competitions, I make sure I try to balance. I introduce the concept of EmpowerAfriq. When I'm doing my makeup, I'm like, okay, I run a beauty salon. I'm doing, because I also do personal training for makeup besides, like, you know, expensive ones for people that can afford. But I tell them, okay, if I go to underprivileged communities, okay, I also have a platform that you can study for free and empower yourself. So you can connect to EmpowerAfriq or Chineso Makeup and Beauty, and they tend to come through and get empowered. Like the journey that I've been with, like when I went to Munich and people were like, wow, you're doing free courses. They came and registered in numbers. I was so shocked. They're like, okay, we want to do the makeup. And most of them, they've opened salons. And it's good for me, my side, because I've also a makeup business. They come and work part-time. Then we do 50-50. So they're earning something as well. So when they finish with their program, then they have no work. I try to give them a side to my business. I'm also a model. It means that I get to connect with people. When I go to conferences, I'm like, okay, I'm a makeup artist. I call the people to co-join. I've also a lady, her name is Priscilla Murambiwa. She's also a beauty and makeup artist and nail technician. She said to me, okay, I would like to join your program and earn something. So she came through when
so
they
you're even having that network of women you're empowering, you know, because even earlier on with Mr. John with the restaurant or cafe business, he said his wife as well initially started and is now tutoring
her.
So you're just doing full circle.
Yes, even Mr. Johnny, he came also with his food to sell, because we're trying to make sure that we uplift one another, to support one another. So the good thing also with those programs, because like the other lady didn't know how to teach, but she's qualified. I'm like, okay, I can teach you how to teach. So we sat down, we had our meeting, we had conferences, we had workshops. Now she can teach perfectly well. That allows us to move and revolve and grow as women as well.
I'm looking at you, I don't even know what to ask you, because I'm like, whatever. So where do you want to see EmpowerAfriq?
Okay, we're looking
What are your dreams?
Okay, we're looking at revolving and getting to all of Africa and Europe. And the good thing is we're also going to Malawi, because they say to me, why can't you also come to Malawi? So we're proposing a date to go to Malawi, Zambia, Tanzania. I'm looking at this dream growing globally, not African. So as you can see, the name EmpowerAfriq. The name is so funny. It just came in a dream. I'm like, EmpowerAfriq. I saw something in my dream. It's like EmpowerAfriq. I woke up the next day, I wrote down EmpowerAfriq. Yes. So it just came, it's like it's Africans, but we're going to go global with this initiative.
So tell us some of the courses that you run.
All right, okay. At the moment, we're doing makeup and beauty, nails, we're doing business studies, childcare, home-based care, the chef, and which other, and massage. But we're looking forward to going to the sewing, like, you know, sewing, because we've got women in underprivileged communities that have this, that don't have the skill. They want to start.
I met a lady earlier on that.
So we were trying to initiate that, but now it's the issue of funding. It's the issue of like trying to gather equipment to make things work out. Because with the makeup, I had to take from my business to put in the program. Then with the home-based care, we had to buy equipment. We had to, you know, to make. So with those courses, we're looking forward to adding them on.
So which one is the most popular? It seems it's the home-based.
Yeah, the home-based care. The home-based care is so many people because like they want to work in hospitals, and it's great news because most of our students from October, we have about 60, 80 that are now employed in hospitals and home cares. Shout out to Zoom Care Home Care.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Redenberg Hospital. They're taking some of the students in because like they said, they're looking for people with experience. So now with Carmen, what she does, she gives notes more than, so they get to be on top of everything else.
So you know, in Europe, in the Western world, they're always needing that line, home care, social worker, you know, and so on. So that's definitely a gap, and you've got a good gap there. So and in you're doing all the right things, I believe. So much. And you know, I just want to wish you well. So what are your current needs? I know you mentioned the funding, that you're thinking of the sewing thing. So what are your current needs that you're really, you know, needing that will help you? That maybe somebody could partner with you or support you.
All right, okay.
Sorry, before she answers that, I need to charge.
Okay, right, okay. All right.
Oh, worry up.
Oh my word. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Mama Kay. So on the organizational need, we have so many needs in terms of like, because we're targeting underprivileged communities. Most of the people, they don't they've got nothing at all. So if they can be sponsors that can reach out to sponsor for maybe nail kits, makeup kits that they can use at home, because usually we offer kits, but they're to be used at school. But when they want to go home, they want to practice. And we need of sewing machines and you know, hair basins, like hair products as well for the hair. We need of what else we need? First aid kits to just help them, like empower them, because most of them, they do the program, but they don't have like, you know, the kits. And they also need of uniforms for those that can sponsor uniforms, because most of them they do. When they want to go to home care, they're supposed to buy uniforms. A uniform is $250, $350. Others will stop because they don't have money to afford such. So that are the needs, like at the moment in time. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So
thank you.
We wish you well. We can't wait to hear more stories of some of, you know, these amazing people that you're impacting their lives and empowering them through education.
Thank you so
in
much.
ways that, you know, it's unbelievable. And the numbers, you know, that you've even done, you know, right now. Well done.
Thank you
and
so much.
I'm just going to say, if anybody wants to support, these are your details, you know, there. No, there's no phone number here.
Yeah, the number.
Can you share the numbers?
Right,
I know the website is...
Yeah, amazing. Okay, the number is 069-815-1284. We're looking forward to spreading around all areas in Cape Town, in Joburg, Durban, everywhere, even Mpumalanga, even all the places that needs the empowerment.
Delft?
Yeah, Delft. We're looking forward to that as well.
You should have come to that event in Delft. You know, my second home is in Delft.
Oh, amazing. So I'm coming to Delft, definitely.
Yes, so we need to do that.
Yes,
because
like this coming month in April, the lady from the driving school, Johnny Fredericks, she said like, you can also come to Meet Plane. So we're trying to also do enrollment there. So everywhere we come through. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Well, that's all we've got time for. You've heard, you've seen. Support EmpowerAfriq, and the website, you know, is there, empowerafriq.co.za, and other social media handles, Instagram.
EmpowerAfriq11 Instagram, website, EmpowerAfriq, I think it's here, isn't it here? .co.za, yeah. I think that's our, we're going to be on TikTok soon. Facebook is EmpowerAfriq. Yes, yes.
So support them. You heard what all their needs are. And please as well encourage them, you know, in whatever ways, even if you can't support, connect them. This is all about how we can connect, how we can collaborate. And wow, this lady is amazing. So she's impacting lives positively in ways that is unbelievable. So we wish ourselves and our team, the tutors and everybody that was there today, very, very well for the future. Okay, that's all we've got time for today. We celebrate this lady, and we're going to come back again. I keep talking about that because she's just amazing.
Thank you.
We will be back next time on Impact Africa. Till next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Is there any message you want to actually share with everyone?
Definitely. Again, I'll always say this. An alphabet starts with an 1, 2, ABC, a number line, and 1, 2, 3. Passion, dreams are valid. Don't give up yet. The best is yet to come. Thank you.
The best is yet to come. Bye.